Alright, let us begin. And you got yourself a presentation?
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. As Brother Fadi told you, I'll be talking about the life of Quran Murad. He was born in 1932 and he passed away in 1996. First of all, I'd like to start with his childhood and his education. Like the brother said, he was born in India, but he was born in Bhopal, India, in November 3, 1932. Later on, he migrated to Pakistan in 1948, where he studied civil engineering at the University of Karachi. Then he attained his bachelor's degree in 1952. Later on, he came to U.S. and he studied in the University of Minnesota, where he attained his master's degree in science. After that, he worked in a lot of places. He worked in many places. One of the places he worked he worked as a leading consultant engineer in Karachi, Dhaka, and Tehran, and Vidai. Sorry. So you can see he worked in many different places around the globe. Also, he was one of the disciples of Maulana Maududi. Now I'd like to talk about his dawah activities. Quran Murad's whole life, from early childhood to his last moment, was dedicated to the Islamic service, to the service of Islamic movement. He was initiated in the Jamaat Islam in the city of Bhopal in India as a student. Later on, he went to Pakistan in 1948, where he immediately joined the Jamaat Islami, Jamaat Talaba in Pakistan. In the Jamaat, he served as the president of the Karachi unit from 1949 to 1950. The activities continue. After his student involvement, he joined the Jamaat Islam in Pakistan. He served as his Amir, president at the important cities of Dhaka and Lahore. And Lahore is in India. He also served as sorry. He also served as a member of Central Shura working committee and Amila from 1963 to 1996. And Naib Amir, I'm sorry about the pronunciation, from 1987 to 1996. He has been involved in the promotion of the Islamic movement in Asia, Europe, and Africa and the Americas. As a teacher of the Da'i, his speeches have inspired thousands of young men and women all over the world. Chief of the Training Jamaat Department of Jamaat, he played a key role in the character building of the youth in the Islamic movement. He also served as the Director General of the I can't pronounce that word. Leicester, based on the Islamic Foundation. Accomplishments. An author over 30 works in Urdu and English. His thoughts have influenced two generations of Muslims all over the world. He wrote dozens of books on Islam and contemporary issues faced by the Muslims. He translated some of Maulana Maududi's work, and also he edited Maulana Abdul Hassan's work also. Some of his works in English are Way to the Quran, Key to Al-Baqarah, in the early hours, we were all supposed to read. Islam the easy way. Who's Muhammad will. Gifts from Muhammad, the Quranic treasures, and many more. He wrote about he distributed over 400 copies of. Actually, I'm gonna get into it.
Okay. You want me to pause or go next?
He produced nearly a dozen of books for children. He worked in the audio and video department, producing over 400 materials for distribution. He was heavily involved in dawah work. As a teacher, as a teacher and a da'i, his speeches have inspired thousands of young men and women all over the world. I know I already said that, but yeah, I have to repeat. It's very kind of important. Sorry. He participated in the in interfaith dialogue in the West. He was as the leader of the Islamic movement of Pakistan, which struggled for the democratic rights of the people. He was detained. He was detained in prison without trial in 1964 in Dhaka for 3 months.
In Bangladesh.
Yeah.
In Dhaka.
Dhaka.
Capital of Bangladesh. There's no Bangladesh.
It was in Bangladesh back then, right?
Yeah, it was
West
Dhaka,
Pakistan.
so I'm pretty sure that it was.
It was West Pakistan.
But in 1964, at that time, yeah, there was Pakistan that time. It was in Bangladesh. They didn't get their freedom. He was also the prisoner of the war for almost 3 years in India after the fall of Dhaka in December 1971. His death came on Thursday, 19 December 1996, 9th of Shaban, at the Glenfield Hospital, Leicester, due to complications during the open heart surgery.
Why did he have open heart surgery?
I searched online. There wasn't that much information about him. They didn't really explain it.
Oh, question.
Where's Leicester?
Why
Where's
was he
Leicester?
detained until the war?
UK.
Oh, Dedar. Why was he detained in East Pakistan until the end of the war? Was he held by the Pakistani people or the Bangladesh people?
There was no
No.
There was no Bangladesh at that time.
I mean, the East Pakistani people or the West Pakistani people?
There was a mock government.
No, he was a prisoner of war.
Yeah, but this is like.
He was, so for the prisoner of war, that question, right?
Yeah.
He was held in India, basically. So those prisoners of war were actually transferred out of Bangladesh to India after the liberation of Bangladesh. I don't want to call it fall of Dhaka because it wasn't a fall of Dhaka, it was liberation of Dhaka.
Syntax, come on.
So what? There wasn't damage info about him online, so that's it.
Any other question?
Now, once you put it up, it's some additional information. Once you put this up online, there's additional information now.
Any other question? I mean, what I would like to do is, yes, the presenter is going to answer the question, and then there might be questions that we can answer as well collectively. So it's not just that we are testing him, but it's also like trying to understand and know more, and that's an information sharing. Is that if you have any question that you haven't found or you want to ask, maybe ask it as well.
Yeah, we may know.
Because they read untranslated stuff.